Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I know we're kind of early today, but we're making something a little bit lighter. Um, so I wanted to address a couple things, but I'm gonna wait for a couple people to come in. I hope I didn't get you guys when you guys are chill, like finishing up your housework and stuff. But give me I'll trying to get a couple things ready while I wait for you guys. Wait for a couple people to come in, and I can kind of. I know we came on kind of early, and everybody's like, "What? Why are you guys so early?" Because I know it seems early, but when you guys are like have a whole evening to do nothing later on, you'll be like, "Oh, thank goodness, man, went on early. Now I have a whole night to myself." Oh, I like your little. Oh, I don't know if I want this, Joe. I feel like we don't use it, and it just goes everywhere with us. Hi, guys, welcome in.
It's not a very good season salt.
Okay, so if you guys wouldn't mind hitting the like when you guys come in, I want to talk to you guys. Look at that. This is what I wanted to put that thing.
There it is.
Um, so welcome in, guys. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like when you guys come in, I want to just talk really quick about something that to me has a lot of meaning behind it. And some of you guys know already what's going on the Krama side. But it allows me to give you guys my my just pretty much how I feel about. I won't tolerate anything like that in my chats. And some of you guys know the story about me growing up. I was called a spick for a good chunk of my more younger years. A lot. They said that they didn't want to go, like everybody's swimming, and there were certain kids that wouldn't get in the water because they didn't want to get in the water with me because I was making the water dirty because I had dirty skin. I had to eat on the floor for about 4 months before I finally told my mom. And I didn't even, it was my teacher had me do it, and I just thought I had to listen to my teacher. So to me, racism is a lot deeper. It's not just, oh my gosh, somebody making a comment about a Mexican or a black person. I have nephews and nieces that are African American, and they're my brother's kids that he's passed away. Those are his grandkids. And if I heard somebody say that about my grandkids, I would just be so I would be so upset. Like, honestly, I couldn't even, like, my brother passed away, but he left behind his 3 girls. And one of them have children that they're my niece and nephews. And if I heard anybody use a slang term about them or anything about their ethnicity, I mean, that goes aside from me. I just won't have it in my chats, in my anything, I won't even talk to people in my real life. Not even, I don't care what you have to bring. I don't need what you have to bring around me, whether it be memberships, whether it be real life, whether it be a business deal. We had a t-shirt business that it was just know your surroundings. And if these people talk like that about other colors, I personally choose to not do business with them, no matter what you offered. No matter how much you offered the business deal, I don't need that business deal. So that is one thing. And another one was calling homosexuality the F word is not cool. It shows ignorance. It shows your ignorance. So for me, and I know there's a lot of stuff that's been going on, but honestly, being a channel holder, what I allow is I usually don't allow drama stuff in my chats. That's exactly how I feel about that as well. That kind of terms won't be in the chats. If I saw something about it, and I think somebody did make a reference to they made a reference to it was probably at the very beginning when we started our channel, and it was just ignorance. And to me right now there's another situation that popped off on the Krama side, and then to me it cuts like a knife. It cuts like a knife because it takes me back to my childhood. It takes me back to somebody saying I wouldn't want to be around these people is basically saying you wouldn't want to be around me or my nieces and nephew. So I just want to make sure that I make it very clear. You're ignorant. you use words like that and you refer to people in that way, you're showing you're ignorant. You're not making somebody else feel bad. You're making yourself feel and look like a pile of crap. So I just wanted to, I did a community post. Unsupervised Maniac, she's come through here a couple of times. I love her work. She does great work. I shared one of her posts. I love that people who are aware. If you call it woke, fine, call me woke. I like knowing I care about other people. Okay? I like knowing that other people's feelings and people's life is important to me. You don't get my check, but I like knowing that me mentally, I care about you. Call me woke, call me a joke, call me whatever you want to call me. I would rather be called that than being called racist. I'd rather be called woke and a joke than be called.
I don't think it'd be woke. I mean, they're just being outright.
I know, that's what
racist.
somebody
It's
said.
just fucking freaking racist, man.
That's what somebody else
You're
said.
saying that you suck because of your color.
I know.
That's pretty racist, man.
And I mean, some of you guys know the history about us, and I do come from a very close, sheltered community, so I have lived with it. And then to see somebody so blatant at an age, like this is the thing, at 8 years old, being called a spick, being called dirty because of my skin. There was dirt on my skin, so they didn't want to swim. And their parents actually came and complained that their child shouldn't have to swim in the same pool as their taxes pay their dollars, whatever. My point is this: being it at 8 years old is very different than being ignorant at 40 years old. So anyways, I needed to explain what my community post was about. So that's what I was talking about. Words matter, people matter. And I'd rather care what matters to people like that. I don't have to, I choose to. Just like you don't have to be ignorant, you choose to be ignorant. Anyways, that's it cut deep. The last few days it cut really deep watching somebody say it proudly, say it so boldly. It really grossed me out. So anyways, that's what I had to say about that. If anybody knows what our community post is about, I know I normally don't do anything that has to do with any kind of drama or anything like that, but I can't miss an opportunity to spread awareness on it. So I hope you guys understand, but that's just kind of where my heart is. All right.
All right.
So we're gonna do.
Is that just seasoned oil?
Yes. Yep. You can use that. Okay. My best friend is a Mexican, and she was called that word from kids when she was 8, and I would never heard that word before. I was so mad. I was just telling Joe the other day, I didn't even know what that was. I was no clue. I came home and I asked my mom, and I had a girl that honestly, she came and she was like, my mom's trying to get like this, and she pointed to my arm. And I was like, what? Like, I being called. And she said, yeah, my mom's trying to get like what you are. And I was like, and that's when I realized, I honestly didn't even realize there were different colors until she said, my mom wants to be that color right there. And then I asked my mom, what does she mean? And then my mom's like, well, everybody has different colors, and that's what she's talking about. But it's sad. Honestly, my mom couldn't believe I did it, and I shouldn't have done it, but my teacher said I was an animal, and I had to eat on the floor because I was an animal. I didn't want to get in trouble, so I listened, and I ate on the floor. I grabbed my lunch tray, and I put it on my lap, and I ate it on the floor. And you know what? The worst part is that she was like a 50-year-old lady. I was a 9-year-old. I was in 3rd grade. I didn't think, well, why tattle on a teacher? The teachers are in charge. You know what I mean? Like, why would I tattle on, like, why is she making me? I just said, my teacher's asking me, if your teacher asks you to bring your paper into work up to the desk, you just do it. I didn't think there was anything wrong what she was asking me to do until my sister came to my classroom to meet me so we could leave to the bus. And my mom, she's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I have to eat on the floor." And then she looked at me like I was berserk. Then we went home, and my sister goes, "Mom, did you know that Yvonne's eating on the floor?" And my mom's like, "What are you talking about?" And I said, "Oh, thank you for supporting us, Krug's wife, for 4 months. I truly appreciate you guys. Hey, Halloween baby. Yeah, I don't talk about it all the time, but it hits really deep when I see people still being racist to this day. It hurts that people are so ignorant because it truthfully takes me all the way back to the feelings I felt in that moment when I realized she had me eating on the floor because I was brown and I was an animal. Like, she made sure she let me know it was because I was an animal. But anyways, you know what? The thing is their ignorance didn't stop me from having a good life. It made me stronger so I could enjoy my life. Honestly, that's how I look at it. I am a stronger woman because of what I went through. I mean, my mom went to the school board and she was told them a lot about themselves. It's okay, baby. You just cook dinner and enjoy the conversation. We're going to start cooking ourselves too. So thank you guys. I am not going to waste any more time. I'm not wasting any more time being talking about that person, them people. Any part of that is not what I'm here for. Thank you, Charlie Sunspear, for being a member for the last 4 months or 7 months. I'm sorry. Thank you, Allie. I know I always want to call you Alexander, and Krug's wife, for you guys being a member. You know what? I'm going to play the song because you guys being a member for the last 7 months or 4 months or 5 months is actually contributing. So we're playing the song. Oh, Joe, look at you. Here you go. You're so cute. All right, I got you. I got you. It's in favorites. Okay, ready, guys? Look at how fast that is, Joe. Love it.
Love it, bacon. Love it, bacon. He's my man.
He's my man. You're so.
It's bigger.
Thank you guys for supporting us, being here, and giving us a reason to just keep. I appreciate everybody, but our members just are making it a point to be, to come in to show us support in another way. It truly means a lot. We are grateful. We are grateful. All right. I mean, to be honest with you, we don't get that many people on our live streams. There's a lot of people that watch our replays. So when there's people that are able to support us, whether they're here or not, that's huge for us, because whether they're here or not throughout the month, they pay a membership, which supports us in order to buy groceries so that we can do more lives the following month. So it may not seem like much, but our members are a big reason that we're able to keep doing our live streams, keep buying the groceries. You guys, we were just sitting down for this coming month about the stuff we're gonna make. Aw, you guys are an inspiration for a relationship. Aw, thank you. I told my hubby I wanted to travel and eat food all around the world over the kids are growing. Yeah, honestly, some people go, how do you know what? Because it was our motivation, honestly. We're like, when the kids grow up, we're going to get an RV. We traveled for 2 years without the RV, and we just flew. We drove in the car. We went to different towns, different cities, different hole in the walls, and we just kept traveling. And then we said, hey, Spitfire. And then we finally said, you know what? We're ready to get ourselves we decided we were gonna get ourselves an RV and travel like that. So it is a big deal. I know. So for us, it was like our kids were grown and we wanted to spend more time. We love that we've tried other foods. We love that we both can remember when we went to New Orleans. We both remember when we went to Florida. And we were just talking about that. The crab claws, one of the creators that I mod for, we ate a whole pile of blue crab claws, and they weren't terribly expensive. They were like maybe like $24, and they were but they were so good. So it was so enjoyable. Welcome to the blue team, Spitfire. I mean, you've been here so much. Honestly, me and a couple of the mods have discussed you for the last couple months that we were gonna change mods around, and so thank you very much for supporting us. Spitfire, you're usually here no matter what hour of the day, time of the day, or anything like that. We do appreciate you guys, everybody. We appreciate everybody's support. So, anyways, let's go. Joe, I'm gonna make my dressing, then you do that? Because
Whatever.
you want to do your grilling last, don't you? Don't want it to be hot?
I don't care.
We gotta still do our croutons.
You better do your damn food.
Okay, we're gonna do our croutons really fast, you
Turn
guys.
all this off then.
Joey, don't make me feel bad. Joe's trying to make me sad, you guys. Don't let it work.
I got a lot to do there.
Bro. Okay, here we go. Okay. Joe, my bread. So we went to the store and we found a loaf of bread for 45 cents, okay? And you know Mitten ain't gonna go down like that. We using it. So we're using 1/2 of it. We're making a sandwich. Okay, that's what it looked like. We're using 1/2 for sandwich. But Joe's like, that's too much bread for me. So we cut this portion out. And you can do that if you want. You guys take that part out so it's less. And that's gonna be our sandwich. Okay? So 45 cents, yes, girl. Myers. We're back at Myers. Oh, we don't want to even tell you the story about HEB, huh, Joe? So this is what we're gonna use for. Oh, where did my serrated knife go, baby?
Right here.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So I'm first gonna use the part that Joe cut out because we're gonna have a salad with our. I just want to show you guys just literally how easy it is, and I also did it with a loaf. Well, I think we had 2 slices of bread in the house. You have the oven on?
Yep.
Thank you, sir. Okay. If nothing else, take them home and make croutons so you can have them next weekend when you're having your cookout or you're having a sandwich. You know what I mean, guys? And this is just, I mean, for 45 cents, you can't even buy a bag of croutons for 45 cents. They cost like $1.99. And the only difference is that you get to add whatever flavors you want for them. For 45 cents. And we're gonna have a sandwich. So I can either make a bunch of them. I think I'm only do one more, baby.
Yeah, that should be fine.
That should be fine?
Yeah.
Okay. So, thank you, sir. What I'm gonna add to it is some olive oil. Sorry, Dad. Look at guys. Did I show them already?
Yeah.
Aww. I want to show them again. All right. I'm going to add some olive oil first, you guys. Just drizzle it on top. You don't need too much because it's actually going to wet the rest of it. Just watch them because you're literally putting oil on them and then sticking them in the oven, okay? I'm going to add some Italian dressing. Italian seasoning. Chingo. Garlic powder and onion powder. You can add a little bit of salt if you want to. But I'm mainly adding garlic powder, onion powder, and Italian dressing. Throwing them in the... You know what? I'm going to put some salt, baby.
Right here. You want salt and pepper?
Yeah, but that one... I was going to use that for something else, but that's okay. And you literally put them in the oven for 5 to 10 minutes. You'll see. You can pull one out and go, oh, it's still not ready yet. And if you want to, even drizzle it along the side, because then when you get your this, you're pushing it around the side and moving them so that it all gets wet. This is the cool part, though. You can make some that are just garlic powder, some with Italian seasoning. These, because I use Italian seasoning, I'm going to put some Parmesan cheese. I can either use this kind of parm, see them? Or I can use just that kind of parm that, I'll show you, never mind. See them? It's more like the cheaper stuff that you buy for pizzas. But it also gives it a little crunchiness on it. Joe, you give me anxiety.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
okay.
the sheet. Ooh, maybe 2? Yeah, that looks like enough.
Yeah.
Thank God I didn't do it. You guys, look at that. And they smell so good. I'm using the last bit of it. Where's our sheet, baby?
Right next to you.
Oh, Joe, cut it out.
That's right. That's how I go, man. That's how I
Aw.
roll. That's how I roll.
That's so. Look at how good you did it.
You gotta watch these because
Yes.
they can get crispy and burnt real quickly.
They do. They do fire up fast. I mean, but you do want them toasted also. Careful, that's gonna get hot because of the. We're doing another week of sliders, you guys, but ours are gonna. It's gonna be summer sliders. Hey, bro, I'm excited to do that. We're gonna do what, like a caprese. We were sitting down and figuring out our menu coming up for this coming. I don't know, for a couple weeks. We were just talking about things we want to make, the things that we, a bunch of stuff actually. I gotta find that paper. All right, I've got I'm gonna. If you have a way to add air to your dressing when you make your dressing, add air. I'm gonna put mine in my Ninja, or I can put. You know what? I just remembered. I have that thing that Jay, that we did the thing with.
What you talking about?
This, what you brought me.
Oh yeah, little wizard.
We're using it. This adds air to your, and it adds a different texture to your olive oil. Does that make sense? Your olive oil. So here's my olive oil, okay? And I have vinegar. Wait, this is water. My vinegar. I'm like my vinegar I use. I use some apple cider vinegar and I use some red wine vinegar. Wait, red wine and regular.
Okay.
That's what I used. Okay? So, even amounts of olive oil or regular oil. My mom, I've seen her use regular oil. I'm going to mix that together first. Garlic powder. Ooh. Onion powder. Salt and pepper. And I'm going to add a splash of water. You can either add a little bit of water to your vinegar, or you can add it at the end. I add a little. And my mom puts like a pinch of sugar. I think you can tell it once in a while. But I also like a tangy. You want to grab one of my mason jars so I can put in? But if you don't use this, make sure you use your Ninja. It does matter that you get a little air in it. According to my son, it matters. Thank you, Sugar Bear. Let's try this really quick, and then you can do yours.
All right.
What do you have the thing on, 450?
Good. Almost about 45.
Okay.
Taste it.
I just brushed my teeth.
Here, let me taste it.
What else?
Some salt.
Let me use the small salt. I use the big salt.
Yeah.
Any garlic? Onion?
Let me see. Let me taste it again.
I put the last of that.
I think we're good. You might want to. I would try some balsamic just to give it a sweetness.
Yeah. Well, let me put the sugar like my mom wants me to.
Oh, well, that's where the balsamic would be good.
How is it?
Need some sugar or some
Joe, I don't need you complaining. I have a little bit of sugar I'm adding to it.
simple syrup.
Yes, Joe. That's my secret.
Let me taste it.
Make sure you go to the bottom. That's where the seeds are at. Oh, sorry. Hold up.
That's better. Could use a little more.
Really, Joe? I like it tart.
It's tart. Then it's good.
I like vinegar.
You'll like it.
Damn this man. Make it for the person you're cooking for.
What are you doing?
Oh, you like it sweet.
Oh, yeah. Oops. I got tart.
I forgot. I'm sorry, baby Jay.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm like, fine, I'll add the sweet. And I added the tart. That's good.
Is it good?
I like it.
That'll be fine.
Is that good? Because there's more balsamic over here.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. I'm reading it, Milltown. I swear to you. Okay, baby, I'm done.
All right.
If you want, add a little bit of Parmesan into your little. It's going to give it texture. It's going to give it a little saltiness. Not much. Not enough that it's going to make a difference of salt. But it's just like a little Parmesan. I don't so much, you guys, but it looks good to me. You guys watching? You just made homemade a little vinaigrette. And it was all stuff that you already had. Regular balsamic, red wine vinegar, or balsamic, red wine, apple cider, or regular vinegar, okay? Even amounts of oil, olive oil, or regular canola oil. And then you do your spices of garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper. Hit it with sugar at the end for Mitten's mom, saying it makes all the difference. Oh, you have this for Daddy?
What's that?
You handed me this?
No, I was just getting it out of the way.
Okay. So we are done with this. And then you'll see it like it kind of like settles a little bit more, but it's starting to rain again.
I think it might.
I'm sorry, but it's a very nice vinaigrette.
All right.
Shit. That's good. All right, I'm done. I'll read the. I'll read. Okay. Get it, boy.
All right.
I'm out of the way. All right, I'm going to move you guys up so you guys can see the man. I'm scooching you over. Okay. Get it, boy.
All right.
We have a basic salad. It's just lettuce, tomato. I think Joe might have a little red onion in it, but that's it. If you have cucumbers, lettuce, tomato, then like a little grilled panini. Go, boy.
Yeah. What we're gonna do is I've got some oil. Got some just regular vegetable oil, but we've got some salt and some Italian seasoning in it. I'm going to use that just to warm up our ham. This is Black Forest ham. So I'm just going to throw that in there. Just going to kind of warm it up over in the corner here. A little oil. Okay. A little oil, seasoned. And we're just going to throw our. I'm not gonna lay it out or anything. I'm just gonna take it and toss it around when I have to.
I'm going to use the shredded cheese instead of the slices. Or do you want the
What's
slices?
that?
You want shredded cheese or the slices?
Oh, we can do shredded.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna let this sit over here, just kind of warm up, toast up a little bit. Keep that over there. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to take our bun. It's not hot on these edges as much as it is right there. So,
Okay, Jack.
okay. Take that instead of this. There you go. You can have these. I'll put them over there. All
Hey,
right.
happy life, welcome. Steph.
Cook. Now,
I love you, Steffi.
actually, I can put some over here too, so it'll cook up a little quicker.
Berkey, RLR, welcome in, guys.
All right. Now we're going to take a little butter and oil infusion, and we're just going to brush our bread on the inside.
Sorry, baby.
And then I'm going to finish that up with the oil with the salt and Italian seasoning in it. So we get a little of both here. Do this. Okay. This one.
If you have a panini machine, still kind of prep it a little bit. But if you don't have a panini machine, we're going to doctor it up so you can't even tell.
So there's that. We're just going to flip these over. Right in the middle here, where it's nice and hot. And then we'll brush this oil that's got some seasonings in it, salt and little Italian seasonings with it, and just regular vegetable oil.
Popcorn oil, Joe. Buttery.
No.
You're like, no.
I use that on the inside, a little bit on the inside.
Oh, good.
So, we're going to still warming while our bread is
Canterbury,
toasting.
welcome in, baby.
Oh, here we go.
Are they done?
Yep,
Wait, move them around.
they're done. They're done. They're crispy.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Good.
Okay, here, put them on this cookie rack. I'll take them off and put them over here.
Yeah, those don't take very long, those croutons. Crank the heat a little bit on this one. I'm at about a 4 or 5 on these because they're smaller burners. This one I just cranked up to about a 6 or 7 to get these toasting good.
These are hot. But the best part about making homemade croutons, you guys, is you don't have to do Parmesan. You can just do garlic and onion powder. You can do whatever you want on them. You know what I mean? They don't have to be like, what if you're making like, you have any Italian dinner or like the Olive Garden's dressing or something that is leaning in the Italian way, you can actually add Parmesan, garlic, Italian seasoning, and then later on you're having just a salad, like a Cobb salad or something like that. You can just do basic, just onion powder on them and do it your own flavors. That's what I love about making. I make my own probably, like when I made Joe, if you're doing a French onion soup, you can throw this on top when you do the, the onion, if anybody knows how to do the onion soup. Instead of doing the crostini on top, you can throw these on top. They're already crunchy. And you throw your cheese, put it in the oven. There's a bunch of things you can. Joe has it when he eats his tomato basil soup that I make him. He'll throw some of these on the top of it just to give him some texture. We made homemade croutons, and now Joe is making, what is it called, babe? Ham and cheese panini-ish.
Yeah. So we're going to start assemble it on here, and then we're going to flip it over here. I'm going to flip this over. We're nice and toasted on the inside. Okay, there's one. There's number 2.
Ooh!
Okay, we're going to put them over in the...
Let it out, Joey.
I'm going to assemble the bottom half here. Start putting our ham on there. There.
And if anybody didn't hear, we ended up finding a loaf of this French bread for 45 cents, and we were like, what can we do with it? And we were like, hey, let's just make a ham sandwich. And we made homemade croutons. Just to, mainly so you guys can see. I mean, for 45 cents, the bag of croutons cost $2.69. And I was like, no, we are not.
Take this.
If nothing else, I probably would have done it from a hot dog bun, because I do that with my old hot dog and hamburger buns. I make my morning quiches. I have a video about that. Like, I'm like, no way, I'm going to use this, and I cut up my hamburger buns. When we had the kids, we'd have, like, hamburger buns, hot dog buns, and then everybody go home, and we're like, oh, why do we have 3 packs of hot dog buns open? Why do we have 2 packs of hamburger buns open? But it doesn't matter, because we would close it up, make a whole, an 8-pack out of one, and I'm like, well, what do I do with these 3 other ones or these 4 other ones? And I would break them in half of the hot dog and the hamburger buns, and I would make my egg mixture and put my buns in it, and I'd put it in the oven for morning, and we'd have a quiche. I'm telling you, you guys, do not dump them. Do not let them go old. Just break them up and, like, grab your bun. Like, say this is your bun, and just like break them off of your hot dog. Or if it's a hamburger bun, cut it and break it off. And then get your egg mixture and push it in there. I'm telling you, they will go into the oven. Nobody will ever know that you used leftover hot dog or hamburger buns. If you have a cookout on like Friday or Saturday or whatever, by Tuesday or Wednesday they start like, oh my God, these are getting hard. I got to do something with them. I'm telling you. Put it in the night before if you want to in the oven or in the fridge with your egg mixture. And while you're getting ready in the morning, you can throw it in the oven. Or a week from the time that you bought the buns, next weekend you can have quiche without using a roll of biscuits. I make them another way with biscuits. You can do it with other things, a pie crust on the bottom. You can do it with just leftover buns that are just sitting in your cabinet. Okay, I'll set my piece. So this is our salad, and then we're just gonna put the sandwich on the side of it. Put a little bit of Italian dressing. Thank you guys for being in here, and thank you guys for all of my members for the continued memberships. I appreciate all of you guys. I love paninis too, girl. We used to have a panini machine. And our panini machine was just, oh, it was our favorite thing. And then our kids grew up and it was just me and Joe. And to be honest with you, it's kind of like, is it worth all the trouble to take it out of the cabinet? And so when we downsized into an RV, we kind of got rid of a lot of stuff. Aw, thank you, Panda Bear. We appreciate you being a member for a month, honey. I appreciate anybody that stops in on a visit, continues to be a member, or if they just are visiting for the first time. I love it. You guys could, even 2 minutes checking out a recipe, appreciate all of it.
Melt our cheese a little bit. Flip this over.
Halloween baby. I think it was Baby Bumble. Baby Bumble came through the other night and she bought like 50 memberships. And I think you were one of the ones that got it, Halloween baby. I mean, I literally fell over in the line. I was like, Holy Mary, mother of, oh my God. I was very excited. Me and Joe were crying. I don't think anybody's ever done that. I think the most somebody did was like 10 memberships. And we were like, oh my. And then when we got off the live, we were just in tears. Like 50 memberships. Oh my God, I cried so hard.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Alrighty, Mama, you're good. Thank you guys all for being in here. We truly appreciate you guys. We're doing basically a panini, but on a flat griddle. I made homemade croutons, and then I made an Italian dressing, or my mom used to make it. It's like it's just a dressing. My mom used to make it like this. But we found the bread for a loaf of it for 45 cents, and I said, oh my God, we can show how to make croutons, and then we're, just to utilize it. That was our main reason we wanted to do it, to utilize the, what's it called? The bread. I mean, it's a little step up for not only the sandwich. Did you put the ham?
Yep.
The cheese?
Yep, cheese is on. Everything's good.
I thought you were gonna, oh, did you do fancy? You put the cheese to melt it?
No.
Oh, I was like, what?
You have to dress it though.
Dress it? I'm good with mine.
You good with nothing?
I think I'm good. I don't know. What do I want, you guys? Okay. Let's go. We're going to take it out, you guys. First, we're going to do the
A
croutons.
little mayo.
And we did just garlic powder, onion powder, Italian seasoning, and then like Parmesan. And then we tossed it in olive oil, threw it in the oven, and they were just basic. Where's our little thing, baby?
What?
The loaf. Did you
loaf?
put it back up?
Yes.
You can cut a slice off. We cut the middle out. That's what we did with the. I tell you no lies. Look at this. 45 cents. You see it right there? And I was like, yes, I'm gonna use it. And then you just cut them into slices, cut them into pieces, and then we tossed it, baked it. Joe cut this, and then he cut a big chunk out so it wasn't so bready, and that's how it's Skinny. Okay, let's go.
All right. And I put mayo and like a Miracle Whip together.
He likes it mixed, so it's not so
it's just
sweet.
so not so sweet, but not so bland with the mayo.
Yep.
I mean, mayo's good, but sometimes it can get.
All right, let's do a crouton first.
I like a little bit of sweetness in the.
All right,
little
I'm
crouton.
dipping it in my dressing.
Oh yeah. Dip it in your dressing.
You have dressing too, silly.
All right.
Okay.
Tink.
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 Tink. That's good. I like them.
Mhm.
I think it tastes fresher.
Mhm. Very good.
Sometimes when you get croutons,
They're too like rock
I
hard.
was just gonna say that they're
Yeah.
so
They're
hard, you can barely
like
bite in
crunchy,
them.
About a quarter of the way through, all the way around, and then the inside's a little bit
A little soft that you're
nice, soft.
enjoyable.
Very nice.
I'm telling you, you can definitely taste the difference. It's not, it's hard to explain. You bite into the ones at a store, and you literally are like, hunk. And it's just like, wow, really? Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Good stuff.
That's really good. I'm having one more piece.
All right, let's try this. Yep, this is raining.
Oh, you guys. I'm with
Little
y'all.
salad.
Okay.
Tink.
Tink. My dressing.
Tink. Oh, we gotta have a crouton.
Mm-hmm.
Good simple salad. Good dressing. Can't
That's
beat
good.
it. All right,
Mm-hmm.
now the sandwich.
Sandwich. And I like a little Italian on mine, so I'll probably put some Italian.
Oh yeah.
If you go to Jimmy John or Jersey Mike's, they put vinegar and oil on it with Italian.
Tink.
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 Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
It's this basic sandwich, so good.
Very good.
Mmm. All of it.
Good eat, baby.
I'm sorry we're on so early, you guys.
Good eat,
It's
baby.
kind of a light dish that we're
Alright.
making, for one, but also, but we scared me. But also, we just wanted to, for the meal that it was, just not have, and so many, I think we might actually start going live a little bit earlier. Just there's so much going on at night, and I just feel like with summer, I just never know. Some people are like whipped and winded, and at the end of the day, they're not thinking about getting on and watching a whole live. So I might just do it earlier in the day, between 4 and 6, and see how it works. But I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys have any questions at all as to how long did I bake it for, 350. What did you do? 350 or 4?
I'll go 375, 400.
400,
375 to 400.
and then about 15 minutes.
Not even. Not even. You gotta watch them. Just
Watch
watch
'em.
it.
Because it's
There's no time. Because they can just crisp up and get burnt really quick with that oil on there. And they do.
so watch them after you put them in. Thank you. And those hiding in the bushes, thank you so much. If anybody that's up in the bushes, hit the like button. Appreciate it. If you're able to bless us, our Cash App, our PayPal, and our Venmo are there. If you're not able to bless us, if you can hit the like, it's just like blessing us with a $5 bill, and we appreciate it. What else? If you're not a member, we're going to start doing more. I want to do a baking members, but I want to do a members of like review. Something that they would like to know. Oh, sorry, a restaurant that like, hey, I saw that they were doing this. I want to, for the summer, I wanted it to be a little bit different. So because we're up here a little bit different from in Texas, I thought we were out in the country in Texas. We're a little bit more in the country now. Oh, what did you say? We're in the country?
We're in the boons.
But in Texas, we're like a different kind of country. Now we're out in the sticks. See it right there? It's like imagine you're looking at what is that called? What's that called about the Wild and Afraid? Naked and Afraid? Imagine your RV is just like parked in the middle of Naked and Afraid Amazon. That's where we're at. But what do you do? What do you do? All right, guys, I love you. Oh, I want to just check in. Thank you, baby. I'm sorry. It's very
I'm gonna
good.
eat my sandwich.
Eat your sandwich. All right, I love you guys. Thank you, thank you. I needed deals like that. I know, girl. I know. It is so good. It really, truly is. The flavors are it. They're hitting. I know it is nice to boondock. It's just when you want to go dump at the dump take, you have to get everything off the walls, everything off the counters, and everything's got to get into driving mode. That's the only thing is when we're going somewhere, everything like like this. See all that? That all has to come off. The cabinets, everything everywhere has to come down. Oh, sorry guys. So that's the only thing is that we have to get the house all back into, pull the slides in and everything. And if some of you guys didn't hear, Berkey, I don't know if I told you, one of our slides, it came off the track or something. Joe's gonna have to work on it. So that's another thing, having to take it off and go back on, back it off. Anyways, you guys, I'm ready for vacation. I know, Berkey, but Joe's gonna look at it. Joe's really smart. Poor Joe. Joe's like, okay. I know, but just give us a minute after our freaking last ordeal last weekend, you guys. Some of y'all saw, some of y'all know. It was scary, huh, Joe? Mm-hmm. We saw our house tipping on the grass, and we were like, no! It was doing this. Here's our RV. It was going like this. And then our hitch was attached to our truck. So it was like imagine here's the hitch, and here's our truck. It was tilting, and it only was inches before it was going to be hitting the back of the truck. It was a very stressful day for Joe. I guarantee he aged a little bit that day. So anyways, I just wanted you guys to say, I just want to tell you guys I love you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Enjoy your pre-Friday because we made it. I mean, tomorrow we'll make it, but and not only can he cook, he's a handyman. Yeah, he's pretty good with his hands like that. I love you guys. Thank you. Happy life. Thank you. I love that you're always so positive in Discord and everything. You're just always so upbeat. Steffi, girl, she keeps me nourished and replenished. Thank you, Steffi. I love you. I appreciate everybody. I would love to boondock in the middle of nowhere until you have to go dump. What about when you have to go dump? It sounds great, but then you have to dump and you're like, and then you have to pay because you have to find some place.
You gotta get water.
You have to fill up your water tank. So the hardest part is finding a place that we can dump. Then they charge us $20 to dump, and it's just all the way back. And then we have to re-put things back on the wall. We did it on last week, like Tuesday or
We're gonna try to remedy
that. we did it like Tuesday or Wednesday, and then Sunday morning we loaded everything up. We went into town to the beach for his birthday. We went there because my nieces and everybody were there. Then on Monday morning we had to pack it up again to come back home, and now we're trying to keep it here for at least a week. So poor Joe, I feel bad for you. All right. And we're done. I promise you guys we're going to get out of here. I promise. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you for everybody who supports us. We appreciate everybody. Halloween baby, Spitfire. Thank you guys. I love you all. Thank you. French onion soup. I know, girl.
Okie doke. Watch your step. Get back. Get. Now. Get.
That was my favorite plate.
Yep.
You watched it happen here first. I'm just
Watch
kidding.
yourself. Don't move.
Watch your foot. Watch your feet.
Well, I'm watching what I'm doing.
Be careful, please. Let me take the big pieces.
Just chill.
He never lets me touch because he thinks I'm gonna cut myself. That was my favorite plate. It was this plate. Why didn't we use the plastic?
Right.
Thank you, baby. Careful for your feet.
Okay, tell them goodbye, baby. They don't need to watch me sweep.
Well, it's fun watching you sleep. Thank God you ate all the food.
Yeah, right?
All right, guys. I love you guys. Anyways, that is what our next job is going to be, is to clean that up. Be blessed, you guys. Thank you guys, everybody. Thank you guys for being in here. What was I gonna say? Oh, I think we're taking off tomorrow. I'm gonna put the menu up this coming week. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what it was. But we're doing a week of sliders. But I want to do summer sliders. So some of them are kind of different. But anyways, I love you guys. Sorry, all the commotion at the end. That was one of my favorite plates, you guys. Say goodbye to it. What was this one? And it couldn't be the one that had a nick on it.
Probably.
Nope, I have the one that has a nick over here. Okay, guys, be blessed. Have a blessed night. Take care, and I hope you guys, if you guys are taking any vacations, be safe. I pray for my subs all the time. I know people think that's crazy, but I'll keep you guys in prayers. And you guys drive safe, be safe, and we'll see you guys back on our next live. Jay, say bye.
Yeah, bye. See ya.
Milton, you're supposed to be on vacation. Sparkle Jackie, thank you for coming in. I know that you're already leaving, babe. I mean, I know we're leaving. I'm sorry you missed us, hon. Just stop with those eyes. It's never the right height.
No, never.
There you go.
There we go.
And all I see is my forehead.
That's what I get. All they see is my chin.
All right.
It's good.
Hold up. Oh, they don't even see me.
You can eat
This
all
is
you want.
perfect.
Eat it up.
Okay, I love you guys. Bye, guys.
We'll see ya.